Alright, welcome back after that quick adjustment to your schedule.
Welcome back to your regular broadcast.
After having to abruptly end that one after realizing, oh shit, I'm not paying attention.
So the way we do it occasionally is the person playing doesn't keep track of the time, it's the other person.
Yes.
But we also
are
terrible at this.
Yeah, we also have a tendency of being like, oh yeah, what we should do, but we won't, is like at some point we should get like a clock, like a big ass like timer clock, you know, like stopwatch style, but just like a big ass clock, and just put it under the fucking TV. Just like every time we start an episode, we like set the timer.
We could, but we're not going to do that.
You know, well, eventually, Derek, you know, maybe if we like get to that point where we feel like we really need one, you know.
Yeah, when we become YouTube famous.
Yeah. I mean, if we're YouTube famous, though, we won't need a timer because, you know, YouTube will be the main priority job at that point, and then we'll literally just be sitting there like, does it matter if it goes over? Oh, I don't do anything else.
I wish. I wish we had that, but that's not going to happen.
Probably not.
Anytime soon.
We got a while. I mean, we're a young channel, though. We're only like 2 years in. Yes. Yeah, we're like 2 years in.
Normally it takes a couple of years. So.
It's like, normally it's like 5. 5 is normally when channels actually, like, get noticed. Unless you're one of those
unless you catch a break.
Unless you're an incredibly pretty boy, or a pretty girl, and people are immediately drawn to your prettiness, in which case you get a lot of people really quickly that way.
We need a face cam for that.
You're assuming we're pretty enough to get that, Dark.
I know, that's the joke.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Okay. Okay. Whatever you say, game. That moment of like aura, whatever you say, game. Whatever you say. Nope. Nope. Delicious. Nom 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 nom. Delicioso.
Delicioso.
Oh yeah, shit. What I was getting at though with the NES is like, yeah, my copy of Zelda 1 like just refuses to work on one of my NESs.
Because
just, no matter what I do, it won't work on one of them. It works on the other one every single time, no problem. But like the first one, nah. Just refuses to work on it. I don't know what to do.
Ah, dude, look, another one of these things that I don't...
Oh, cool, I should put that back. I'm gonna put this back for safekeeping. Hope I don't forget where it is.
So we have one in this dungeon and the other one in the other dungeon.
Yes. Remember that. I know I won't. What's the comments to do it? They won't engage though.
I died.
When did we arrive at Jerusalem? When did we arrive at Jerusalem?
Yes, it is. Okay.
Did you figure it out?
I was trying to remember where thing was.
It makes sense now. You know what they say: live not, want not.
If you don't succeed the first time, die again.
Remember what they say. What doesn't kill you normally succeeds in the second attempt.
That is true.
I love SpongeBob quotes. That was a weird one for a kid's show. Trust me, I'm aware.
Any more poems? I think I do.
My favorite one now is when I'm talking to like kids or friends of mine or coworkers who are younger than me. I'll just be like, "Remember, kids, the longer you live, the more likely you're going to die."
You're not wrong.
Because every day you live, the percentages of you dying the next day increases exponentially. Did I tell you I was at Six Flags like several years ago now, right? And they had just done work on like one of the old wooden roller coasters, the oldest roller coaster in the park, right?
Yes.
It's an old wooden roller coaster. They just recently did work on it, so a lot of the beams are actually new wood, but the wood wasn't painted yet. So, like, the whole track is white, but then there's just, like, this brown wood, like, all throughout it, holding it together. And the brown wood is actually the new wood that's more safe and secure, but it doesn't look it because it's not painted. It looks like old brown wood.
It just doesn't feel right.
So I'm fucking with all the people on the coaster. Because it's old and jank, and there's a bunch of people on who haven't ridden it before. So they're like, we're going up it, and all of a sudden you just hear... Which is just the rollback system kicking in.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't roll back if the chain snapped. But it sounded so loud and so like it was broken that I was just like, oh, we're all gonna die.
The thing I love about you, Chris, is you are like a fucking huge ass troll.
Oh, dude, all the time.
All the time.
All the time. So... we're sitting there on the ride, and everyone's like, what? And I'm just like, that wasn't good. That's definitely the sound of a dying roller coaster. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, when was the last time this was checked for safety? Holy shit, look at that! And I point over at the wood that's been replaced. Which is new wood that makes it way more sturdier, but because it looks old, I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's literally falling apart. It's like all the paint is falling off of it and everything. Everyone's like, slowly getting more anxious. Oh,
God.
Fuck, this is the end of us. Oh, fuck, we're super dead. We're going around the thing slowly, and right as we get to the drop, I just go, well, if we're gonna die, we may as well have fun. Arms up! Woo!
Such an asshole.
Everyone's like, what the fuck? The only person that wasn't... there were two dudes in front of us who probably thought I was serious right up until the very end, because right when I said, well, if we're gonna die, we may as well die with fun. Woo! Arms up! They threw their arms up and they're just like laughing at that point.
You are a huge ass troll, and it's the funniest thing sometimes.
We went with a friend of ours who was like fucking like terrified of rides, like just in general. But she was willing to go on a lot of the water rides. So when we're in the water park, we get up on the slides. And she's still a little nervous about the slides, but she's more willing to go on those. And I get to go first down the tunnel. And every time I go into the tunnels for the water rides, because it echoes like a motherfucker, you can hear it from a mile away. So right when I start going down, right as I start like getting a little bit away, I just always go, oh, fuck! Such an asshole. So everyone who's behind me in line who's afraid is now really afraid.
Oh, you're such an asshole, but it's the funniest thing.
So I go down, oh, fuck! I get to the bottom of the ride, I'm laughing. I'm waiting for the rest of my party. They get off of the ride, they're laughing. She's like, you're an asshole.
She's not wrong.
And I'm like, 100%. She's like, you did that on purpose. I'm like, oh, hell yeah, I did that on purpose. Dude, every time.
What? I'm going too quick, and that's causing me to get hit.
There's one with like this water roller coaster, right? And there's a point where it does like a loop, and then it goes out of the tunnel, and right as it goes out of the tunnel, it goes right by the the queue line for the ride.
Yes.
And I'm riding it with my buddy Alex. And right as we get out of the tunnel, and we're going past the group, I'm just like, dude, stop trying to touch my dick! He's like... Everyone's laughing. I like see the people in line like look over like, what? And fucking Alex is like, dude, why would you do this to me?
Fucking great shit, man. Dude, don't try to touch my dick.
Dude, stop trying to touch my dick. It's like...
Oh, fuck.
Oh, man. And that's why I'm really fun to go to amusement parks with, and also why you should be very careful when you go on rides with me. But yeah, I miss going to Six Flags. I miss being able to go places.
Oh, dude, the zombie apocalypse has been a pain in the ass.
I know, it's the worst.
Because I miss hanging out with people who didn't have a freak out when you breathe.
I don't think that's possible anymore.
Exactly.
I think that's a myth, Derek. I'm pretty sure that's never been the case.
I breathe, and people are like, "Oh, you got COVID!"
Jeez. I didn't know you could turn into a demon to answer that.
I am the son of the Fairies survivor.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Now do it, but with a robot voice. Perfect. Nope, I can't do it. Like, maybe I can do it. And I was like, I immediately am gonna regret this. I'm just not gonna. Shoot him in his eye. There you go, Derek. I can't believe you didn't think to shoot the statue in his eye.
I don't know why people didn't realize you could walk on top of this.
That's a good question. Dude, I'm really getting sick of Devilman Crybaby over here.
Why, he's the best enemy in the fucking game.
He's just in every room, but he's just like, I have zero chill. I like the gusto. I don't think you can hit him when he's like that.
I don't believe I can.
It looks all like, no, and you're all like, why?
But why? It's bad that I knew the exact joke you were going to make.
It's because we have the same speech patterns now.
Exactly.
Literally the same people. Is that a bombable wall, by the way?
Where?
Right there. Like, right on to the left of this platform you're on.
I don't think so. No. Because there's no
Oh, okay.
there.
Okay, fair enough. It just looks sketchy, you know?
Yep.
Like those caves in Barbie Horse Adventure. You just entered this ice cabin that had a giant horse statue in it for some fucking reason. You're like, who lived here before me?
Yeah, that was weird.
Let me tell you, Derek, Barbie Horse Adventure is a game about mystery. Like, how the fuck did this horse get on top of this cliff? Why is there an ice statue in the middle of an ice cave with a ladder when no one's existed in this region except for us and the fucking people who live here?
So I don't need that key. I'm gonna leave this door locked because...
Nice. Fucking nice.
Yeah. But that was weird. I don't understand why the heck that was the thing. Doo-boo-doo-boo-doo-boo.
I want to go back and play it again. New Game Plus. It's not New Game Plus.
Is there a second Barbie Horse Adventure?
We pretty much 100% of that game, except for the fact that we didn't get the, all the, like,
Little
time
bullshit
trial
thing?
bullshit, yeah. But other than that, we pretty much 100% of that game. Now I can teleport here.
I can teleport halfway through Turtle Rock.
Wow. That's fucking big brainy, if I've ever seen one. Do you know where you need to go now?
Yeah, I do. I need to do this.
Do you really?
But from up here.
Oh, I guess you do. That sounds unfortunate. No, 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 fuck you, no. Perfect. Someone will get it. Nope. Woot woot.
What the fuck?
In all fairness, that's exactly how I expected that to go. There we go. Man, these guys stand no threat to me. Unfortunately, I also stand no threat to them.
They are nothing compared to me. Unfortunately, I'm nothing compared to me, too.
That'll teach them.
Pop!
Do
Do you like the pop noise they make?
I do, it's pretty good. Yeah, that'll teach them. They're way over there, and they never see it coming. Never see it come. Have you seen the new meme for that?
I don't think
It's
so.
the song "You Never See It Coming," but it's literally a dude made out of complete liquid, and it's all white liquid, and it just has the caption "You've never see it come, man."
I'm uncomfortable.
Yeah, I came across that recently and was like, "Welp, the internet sure is a decision." There's like a lot of locked doors for the fact that we have most of this place scouted at this
I know
point.
exactly what I'm doing. Go down here.
Know exactly what I'm doing.
Over here.
The words that Derek says to me before immediately me being like, "Are you sure? Sure about that?"
No. No, I'm not. Where's I got max arrows?
Have you considered getting
Not at
Swifty with it?
Swifty with it.
I just rewatched that episode last night because it was, or 2 nights ago because it was on. And I was like, oh yeah.
And Nate was telling me he watched all. We're talking about Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
He was rewatching Rick and Morty, and I guess he was watching the new season of it. God damn it. And he was like, yeah, the first half of the new season was meh. The second half was pretty funny.
I have not really seen the new season. I've seen some of it. I saw the one with the train. I thought the train was pretty funny.
Oh yeah, they're on the train.
Yeah, where they're like the storyboard train, and they're just like, no, you have to follow the rules of storytelling. And it just gets like progressively more and more weird, and I like how at the very end of it takes a shot where it's just like, no, Morty, it's all about merchandising. That's what's keeping the show alive. You gotta buy things. You gotta buy the new Rick and Morty plane train set. He's like, oh man, I broke it, maybe I can fix it. No, Morty, you even listening to me? You don't fix it, you go out and buy a new one.
I love how self-aware that show is.
Oh, it's great. It's like hypercritical of how like TV shows exist because they only exist if they're making profit.
Chris, you ready for this guy?
Makes sense. Damn. Motherfucking. Who's a boxing man? Muhammad Ali. Float like a butterfly, sting like when I take a piss.
Should get that checked out.
It's a Family Guy joke. It's just float like a butterfly, sting like when I pee. Get in my belly.
Yep. That's it.
I just imagine every time Link gets a fairy, he kills the enemy the fairy's released, and she comes over and she sits on his fucking hand and she's like, thanks for saving me, and he's like, mm-hmm.
I'm glad both me and you had the same fucking idea.
I don't know why, but this is just the one I always think of whenever I see the fairy get absorbed into Link. It's just like he eats him.
Like,
ooh, so close.
I think I
You
can.
gotta go from lower. Lower. Like, drop down to that statue, and then jump from there.
Yeah.
No, just straight. Like, go up against, no, the wall, and then straight across, and jump. It's so close.
But no, I can't do that, right?
Nice. Fucking Derek's a pro gamer.
Yes, okay.
Pro gamer Derek. Always gets his man. Except when he doesn't get his man. Oh, man. Dude, I get. Dude, I understand.
Derek
completely.
losing his fucking mind.
Derek trying to figure out the tunnel system while also trying to figure out what he's doing in the tunnel system.
Big rain place.
I've done it. I found the
Is this a
chest.
small key?
I got the rod.
It's the magic rod.
Oh, Derek. The magic rod. Not the fire rod.
My favorite item, though.
This is the one that turns things into other things. I believe. I also believe it's another reference to Mario Brothers. I think it's the same rod they use from the Mario games. The ones with the girl who's like a witch that turns things into things, works for the Cooper guys.
Yes.
Yeah. Derek remembers what I'm talking about vaguely.
Kamek?
Sure, I don't know
That's
her
her
name.
name.
Yeah, I don't know her name. So that's why I'm like, the
it's
witch
Kamek.
thing. My laser sound, what do you think? Pretty good?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd give it a solid meh.
I'd give this a meh out of 7.
Yeah.
Why out of 7? meh. It's like, meh. It's meh. You know what they say, Derek? Live not, want not. I don't want to live, so please take everything. You gotta go up and then around and then back down and then through the rounds and then back the other way from the town.
That leads up there. Oh, that's where we haven't went. I'm trying to remember. I'm like, which ones haven't we done yet? Yeah. So I remember exactly what we're doing now.
Awesome.
It's one of those like, so many fucking ways of the same fucking.
Do you know the ways of the people, Derek?
The ways of my people?
Yes. Are you one with the ways of your people?
Yeah. Yes, I am.
I knew you would be. And I'm proud of you. But I'm not that proud of you. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, it kind of just works like fire rod. I have reason to believe that this is doubtful. Nice! Nice.
Nice.
Well done. Don't worry, I'm not judging you. To your face.
But that is the one I want to go in. Let's do the one I don't have to go in.
Dude, that's so smart.
Because Zelda. And it's like, hey, secrets.
You say because Zelda, but what you really mean is...
RPGs?
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I was going to say adventure game. But adventure games aren't this backtracky anymore, so... What genre is Zelda? And then you just answer as a genre. It's definitely one of them. I forget, I was talking to, I see your predicament.
I forget which direction I go. Oh, this is the way back, I think.
Yeah. But,
Maybe.
I was talking to a friend of mine who was just like... He was like, what genre is Zelda? And my response was Zelda.
It's its own thing.
It really is its own thing. Alright, but with that, we're going to pick it up in the next part. See you guys then. Peace.